All right, here we are. Eastern Suburbs Sunday season coming to an end here. We're at the first week of the finals where it's a different format here. We've got the Strokes, the number 2 side, against the JCM, number 1 side. Here I've got the skipper for the Strokes, or stand-in skipper I should say, but organiser Stephen Jenkins-Flint. Welcome.
Good morning, everybody.
So it's 1v2 and the loser plays next week, the winner of 3 and 4. And hopefully for Stephen just here, they get the week off next week if they win. Fingers crossed.
I think it's 2 games on the day. I think you play in the morning, and if you win, you play in the final straight after that.
Yeah, right. So, very advantageous for you then, if you have the week off.
Well, have the morning off next week.
So you got Matty Edwards as non-strikers and
James Jenkins-Flint striking the ball for
geez, what about that fielding in the beat?
Good start, 2, not bad.
Which brother is that? Okay, yeah. He was quite keen on this ground, James.
Yeah, I think he prefers 4. Maybe a wide if he left it.
So I know you don't play here a lot, but past score, we're going to say that straight off the bat. What are you happy with?
I'd be happy with anything over 160.
Yeah, good.
We're not exactly a strong batting side. We can deal with a medium score and then choke them.
Right, yeah, I like it. Good tactics. So have we ever won a title yet?
We won a title 2 years ago, I think, Division 2.
Oh, well done.
Against against the Smut Peddlers.
Against the Smut Peddlers, right, yeah.
We only scored a very low score. We scored 110.
Wow.
And they were about 40 off 5 overs.
They're
The
cruising.
game was basically done, and then we just started choking them down. They lost a few wickets.
Jeez.
And we ended up winning by about 8 runs.
How good.
Yeah,
How good's that?
Yeah. That's Davo.
Davo's here, so David Jenkins-Flint. So for those at home, yes, there are 3 brothers playing in this side. They play week to week.
We're almost 50% of the team today.
The Davo's the strongest of the 3 players.
Definitely. Most wickets by a long shot.
Yeah, he just doesn't get the opportunity, unfortunately. So first over has gone for just the 3 runs.
Not the best start.
No.
You can send Dale back in if he wants some throwdown.
Matty Edwards would be keen to play after his North Sydney Oval performance the other week. Yeah, he's pretty keen.
And he missed last week as well.
Oh, right.
So he's probably a little bit rusty.
So they've started with Widdestrom, and now they're going to. The other opening bowler will be Fabio, so they're probably their 2 best, I'd say.
Was that Widdestrom out there, the big fella?
Yeah, he just bowled that first over. Yep. I mean, they've got a decent side.
Looks like
DJ can bowl.
They've got 8 now, do they?
Sharpie. No, they got a helping fielder.
Okay. They've got 8 in the field, but not 8 for the
Yeah.
bottom line. Geez, I'd be happy with that.
Good start here by Fabio.
Maybe he can stand in for us in the field as well.
Oh, what a shot, Matty Edwards.
All the way.
Picked that up nice and early.
6 runs.
That's what you want. I'm always fascinated by the fact he doesn't wear a helmet and wears his hat backwards all the time. Without fail, I've never seen him wear it the correct
That's his
way.
trademark.
Yep. Very cool cat, Matt Edwards.
I think he encourages the bouncer.
Well, yeah, I bet he does.
Come on, try and hit me in the face.
So what's the comeback ball here? Short again or full?
I think he'll go full outside off. No, short again. Oh, lucky.
That picks out the fielder. Oh, got away with it. They've got a fairly straight field, haven't they? No one really behind
Well,
backwards.
they've got their guy hiding in the shade there at third man.
Through the
He's already
offside.
saved a 4. It's going to be tough for us with only 5 fielders.
Oh, he's hit that down the ground. It's vacant there, but it's not going to make it.
Maybe 2.
That's good running by Matty Edwards. Excellent running.
Yes.
And he throws to the wrong end. Not really a mid-off there. They've got sort of whitish cover, so there's a big gap down the ground. and well picked up. These guys quick between wickets by the look of it.
Very, these two. James needs to be because he's not exactly a six-hitter.
Yeah, I was talking to him before the game. He said, yeah, he loves running. That's why he prefers MP5 because you can get a lot of twos and threes.
Well, it's hard to hit boundaries for anyone.
Yeah,
now, so
that's right, yeah. It suits his game.
Lots of space.
So what's that? The second over, 13. Oh, juicy over, 10 from it. I suppose that 6 helps. For mine, always the key, not that people care about the way I used to bat, but it was always minimise the dot balls. If you didn't have any dot balls, you're always going to be able to score here.
That's what I've been trying to say to the boys. We have a tendency of getting 3 or 4 dot balls against us outside of stump. And if you miss the first one as a slash, just make sure you get a bit of bat on the next one.
That's it.
It's lovely shots like that, but they're just not good value in last minute stands.
No, not at all.
It's a lovely whip off the toes, but
A good ball, to be fair.
yeah.
But Davo's going to play the anchoring role here, surely, and Matt's just going to be going...
James will. Yep. Davo's probably coming in last.
Oh, sorry, James, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
getting them
it's
mixed up.
confusing.
I know you too much, that's why.
Maybe 2 there.
Ooh.
Good run.
Is that Rohan? So it's a pretty solid side. They've got 1
Looks
to
like
7.
They've just lost their...
They've lost their replacement fielder, yep.
Fielder, perfect. That's what we need.
He did save a boundary. I think one ball went his way, yeah.
He's +3.
So now they've gone to what, a backward point and a wide point, if you call it. Oh, no, hang on. Sharpie's going over to mid-off.
Now. Ump is giving Matty's runs to Jimmy.
Clement, you got the wrong batter.
Thanks. But this is good if you can if you don't give Widdistrom any wickets, and if you take 6 or 7 runs and over off him, you'd be happy with that. You don't need to go to town on him.
Yeah.
Take it from the other guys.
It looks like they've got a decent
Ooh.
bowling lineup all round.
It is. So everyone is available to bowl by the look of it, and on their day are good, and on their...
I think they'd be pretty happy with this start. Into the 4th over, only on 18 runs. I think the bowling side would be pretty happy.
Yeah.
It's a pretty slow start. Hit that. Oh, got to put that away.
Yeah, but I also think you can cash in as well once these guys are finished.
Yeah,
Their spell.
who have they got next, you reckon?
Well, so I don't think Sharpie will bowl himself, so he's going to go to... He won't go to Rohan. I think he'll go to DJ, maybe, so the spin.
I think he bowled pretty well against us last time.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It was hard to get away. Oh, that's a wide.
Yeah. I don't understand that, eh? I really don't understand that ball. What
He's
value
tried-
it gives you
Well, Matty's either
going
going to hit it
short.
for 6 or it's going to be
That's
wide.
it, yeah. It just makes no sense to me why you would do that. Like, unless you're trying to do something to intimidate. Which,
Yeah, I think Matt just looks forward to it. He's like, great,
yeah.
give me another
And
one.
just, well, I think you'd be looking for dot balls, I would have thought. Oh. That's a better ball, yeah, see? The best time slot game, I reckon, 9 a.m.
I prefer it.
It's not
these
hot.
days.
It's
Out of the heat.
yeah. Oh, what a shot by Matty!
Gone. That's huge.
That's gone over wideish mid off. It's pumped that 20 metres over the rope. It's a good shot, picked it up early. Very
Beautiful.
aggressive player.
It's a golf shot.
Fabio over pitching. Tell you what, these are valuable runs if you can get them off Fabio and Widdistrom. Like I say, after 4, I reckon if you're 30, you're happy.
Okay.
I mean, you're really happy because you can extend from there. I know you say you don't have the strongest batting lineup, but I don't think you
We
need it.
really need Matty to get to 50. It's a key part for us.
Ooh.
Chipped it.
So 4 overs, 27. It's okay. At least you haven't got lost a wicket. That's good. This is good news for you if they're going to keep going with Widdistrom.
Chew up another over.
Well, yeah, they can't rely on him on the back end. He's just going to be so good at the back end, I think. So
Only
they're
leaves-
desperate for a wicket. I think Sharpie here.
Only leaves one left. Yep. Hopefully Matty just stays in here. Maybe just 5 or 6.
Oh, that's a good ball. A really good ball.
Quick. And they've got their sub fielder sneakily back there at third.
Is he?
You can see him down there. Is he standing there in the field, third man,
No, that's just a normal player.
in the shade? Oh,
Oh, cracking shot through the
Oh,
covers. Matty Edwards picks up another boundary. We've got Danny Batro watching, the over 50s champion who plays for New South Wales. Well done to Danny. Thanks for watching, bud. You're seeing a Div 2 final here, teams 1v2. Under the new format here we've got in the East. People seem to be liking this new format as opposed to just a straight knockout 1v4.
much better. Much
Yeah.
better. It's like a practice final.
Yeah.
You got a bit of a warm-up game.
Well bowled there by
Well
Wilstrom.
defended.
Oh, well played, but it's straight to DJ at third man. Well placed. There's the fielder.
So they've only got 2 on the leg side.
Yeah,
Very huge amount of space on the leg side, but he's bowling it well.
well, yeah, it's hard to hit him through
You're
that.
not-
That's,
you're not
yeah.
gonna put him there.
So 5 overs, 33. It's okay, it's not.
Pretty square.
Yeah. The big thing will be cashing in on these, I wouldn't say part-timers, but the second string bowlers.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going Fabio again as well. I get the feeling Sharpie may be a bit concerned he hasn't got a wicket yet.
Yep. Needs to get one of these guys.
Yeah, so I think he's using the fact that they've got 3 each of these guys. Is too bad.
Well, let's be honest. After the first wicket, we're into the tails. There's a very long tail in the strokes lineup. Missing 2 of our steadiest batsmen.
Brendo.
One with a baby and one out of state.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Brendo and Texas. Not available for selection today.
But they'll be back next week.
Texas certainly will be. Brendan has a new baby, so he may be under the thumb.
Yeah, right. Not as flexible as your wife was for you a few months ago.
I think it all depends on how your baby is. But yeah.
Right. Oh, he's helped it on its way. Ian's coming around. Oh, geez. Ian made good ground to it.
Hearts in mouth there.
Yeah, very much. Huge wicket for you if that
Probably
goes.
massive.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, because you need him to come back with, what, 4 or 5 overs, maybe?
we need him to get to 50, and then we need to run through our batting lineup,
Yep.
batting hard, and get him back in.
It's good, though. It gives you freedom, though, right? If he's there,
Well, he'd become our 8th batsman. So,
yeah.
I've got to put that away.
Did he get enough of it? It's gone back with a square. Rohan's coming around. Oh, excellent pick up by Rohan. The throw's not as good, though. And your brother comes back for a couple.
Good fielding out there. Very good
Yeah, it was
fielding.
excellent by Rohan. So I'd say Rohan's one of those 50-50 players, can play really well, and then can go for a few runs with his leg spin.
Okay.
He'll bat quite low, I would have thought. Oh, what a ball by Fabio.
Two
Well
in that-
played.
2 in that, maybe? No. Off the boundary quickly.
I don't think this is bad here by James. Give Matty Edwards as much strike as you can. That's the key for your innings. Start of it, anyway.
That's a good
Oh,
ball.
is that the hit him on the back of the arm?
I think it's just hit him on the top of the bat.
Oh, was
Maybe
that?
even the
Okay.
Q end. Change of bowler. This is a big moment here. Who we got?
6 overs 38, so 14 overs, you score 120. Yeah, it's possible.
14 overs, 120. What do we
Yeah.
need for that? We need 9. 8.
No, that's reasonable. I think you'd be happy with that. A DJ's coming on, so I thought as much.
Big moment. How's he bowling today?
He's very, very enthusiastic. One of the most enthusiastic players you'll see.
Enthusiastic wearer of grey tracksuit pants.
So he's going to round the wicket with his spin. I don't think that's the right way to do it when you only got two fielders on the leg side. This could be trouble for DJ. Puts it on the spot though, first up. Very good.
Very good ball. Very good ball.
It's kind of spin, but kind of darts, isn't it?
That's hard to hit. I'm not sure where you hit that one. Unless you sort of do a Stoinis step back inside close to your stumps and try to get under it. It's very hard to hit that one.
Oh, but that's a wide. And Ian's missed it as keeper. The juicy runs here. Oh, they're coming back for two. Excellent running there, boys.
It's a valuable 3 there for nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what I mean. The second string bowlers, they're going to be a lot looser than those first two.
Yeah.
They're such consistent bowling.
I'm sure we've got plenty of wides in us today, so we need a few back.
But you've got a really good bowling lineup from what I see.
Oh, we
like,
do.
Really
We're
good.
better bowling than batting, but we've definitely always got some wides in us.
Oh, what a shot by Matty.
Hold of it. Oh no.
He's picked it up over square leg, and that's gone the distance.
6. Great.
Rohan got to it, but it was about 2 or 3 metres over his head.
Very close there.
It's a deep boundary out there, actually. I just realised.
That was. I
Off
thought that was out there. I thought he was out.
Off the bat, I was thinking 6, but no.
Just.
This is the over. This is the over here, Steve.
The 10 from the first 2 balls.
Yeah, this is exactly what the doctor ordered for your blokes anyway. And I think this is what Sharpie was worried about, why he went the extra over with both Fabs and Widdistrom. He needed the wicket.
He needed to get Matty.
That's all right. Scary thing, I think, for the JCM is if James gets going, then it's a really
Well, that's scary for
battle
everyone.
station.
It just doesn't happen. He's too classy. He's along the ground. That's about what he's got in him. Lovely flicks off the leg for 1.
Right.
If he hits a 6, we're all surprised. Could be 2. No.
I guess
Off
straight
the
to
boundary
Widdistrom.
quickly.
So 7 overs, 51. That's the one. That's good, good.
So that's pretty evenly balanced match at this point. We needed that 13.
So who are they going? Mitchie. This is Mitchie, isn't it? Yeah. So Mitchie again, one of those 50-50 bowlers on his day, great. And when it's not good, it's horrible. So we'll find out in the first couple of balls how he's feeling.
What does he bowl? Just little mediums?
Yeah, mediums, but a confidence player. Like when he's bowling well, yeah, he just feels it really well.
Well, maybe Matty hits him for 6 first ball here. And
If
gets
throw him off his game straight away would be good. Bowling to an informed Matty who's, 31 off 21? Yeah, going well. Cut shot straight to Sharpie at point.
bit of restraint showed there from Matt.
Yeah, it wasn't as
I
full
think
aggression.
he was tempted there to try and flunk that for 6. Maybe a bit quicker onto the bat.
Oh, that was a bit wide, but no, umpire's letting it go, so they just get byes.
Good intent showed there from James. That was the ball to slash at.
Yeah,
It was
absolutely.
quite wide.
Oh, well bowled.
Good tight bowling.
It's weird, they've got a team full of all-rounders, but I don't think everyone will fire on the day, all 7 for the JCM.
Well, this is a great over so far. 1 run,
Yep,
only 2 balls to go.
on song today is Mitchie. Oh, slap down the ground, it's vacant at mid-off. 1 bounce over the rope for 4.
Great slap.
Beautiful shot there by Matty. And he's gone hard, but he's gone straight to James Widdistrom. And it's over his head for
6.
6. Wow. That was a
Just.
matter of inches, surely.
Just.
Oh, he couldn't have picked out a worse fielder.
That's the
But
second,
lucky for him, it's gone over.
second heart stopper from Matt Edwards there.
And what a juicy over again, 10 plus.
Great
You
hit.
were just commenting how good his first 3 balls were. His next 2 weren't so good.
Matty just onto it. Anything
Yeah,
short.
how good's that?
Anything short.
All of a sudden, 8 overs, 63. And Sharpie's had enough. He's going to bring himself on with his left arm in swing slow mediums that have been very effective over the course of his career. Picked up, I'd say, close to 500 wickets. And he's still a fairly young man, so he's got lots of cricket left in him, Sharpie.
How old is he?
Mate, I don't know his exact age, but I reckon he'd be shy of 40.
Okay. That's at least another decade of last man's
You'd
stand.
think so, right? And he's playing 4 games a week in summer. Oh, great shot there, but picked out Mitchie at point. Just like to see James just get 1 boundary just to boost the confidence.
I don't think he's got a boundary yet, has he? Which is pretty typical.
Matty on 42. Make that
That is
48.
good. I'll
Oh,
get that one.
he got a full bunger and his baseball batted that one down the ground. Have a look at the finish. The stroke looked good. He rolls to 48 off 26. And while his probably start to his innings was a bit sluggish, he's picked up dramatically.
Careful.
So when Matty Edwards retires, well, hopefully he retires, either he retires to get a wicket, the Strokes don't have a great deal of batting, is what Steve was saying. So they're going to rely very heavily on rushing through their batsmen, going very hard at everything they can to get him back in. That's their greatest chance of getting close to 200. Which I don't think they'll get 200, but I'm pretty sure they're on track for 180 here. So 110 off 11. Yeah, I reckon it's possible. Plus they've used up a lot of their good overs.
Big call. Matty's pretty much our strike power.
And that's the 50, because that's racing away through the covers. It's a heavy outfield, but he's got enough on that to get the 50. So well done, Matty Edwards. The first retirement for the Strokes. Coming up in the 9th over. And that's his 50.
Oh.
That's his 50! 50! All right, so Matty Edwards retires. It's exactly what the Strokes wanted early on. So to the crease comes Dale Bailey. So Sharpie will be happy as well. He's seen the back of Matty Edwards, and now let's see what Dale Bailey can do. Does he go from ball 1? Not the start Dale Bailey wanted, but Sharpie will be happy with that. Last ball of the Sharpie over. And a dot ball to finish. That's a 9 from the over. 9 overs gone, the score's 72. So I'd say minimum 160 the Strokes are looking at. And they go back to DJ. He's going to come on the bowl.
Not 6, but he just made Actually, that
Oh, good shot through the covers. Sharpie's coming around. They'll just keep it to a single though. What can Dale Bailey do here? Needs to get off the mark. Sit that down the ground to Widdistrom at mid-on. It'll just be a single.
I don't want to say anything. Well, it's a game that's getting filmed, isn't it? It's being filmed, so it's quite natural. All the three viewers are complaining.
Oh, he's hit that through square. But again, he's picked that. Geez, James has picked out a lot of these fielders with some of his better shots. As Steve suggested, runs or the boundaries would dry up once Matty Edwards had retired, and now we're struggling to get bat on ball here. Oh, bit of inexperienced LMS there. He stepped into the ball. You'd rather hold your line, and if you miss it, it's going to be a wide down leg. In the end, it's just a single. So 10 overs gone, the score's 76. So minimum of 84 off the back end gets us to 160. Very possible. Although Fabio and Widdistrom have one each. And back on the bowl now will be Mitch Anderson after his first over went for 11. Looks like they're doing a 3-bowler rotation here between Sharpie, Mitchie and DJ. He's hit that down the ground through the mid-off section. There's no one chasing. There's no one chasing. Oh, wow. Mid-on stayed where he was, cover stayed where he was, and the bowler stayed where he was. They're all looking at each other. Went into the Bermuda Triangle there. So 2 runs, nice for Dale Bailey. We need him to get going. Any runs for him are valuable. They might go again. They've got to come back. They've got to come back. James is coming back. Well done. Good running. They picked the vacant mid-off area. And that's it. Easy runs there. I don't think they've missed. I think they missed the trick here with Dale Bailey. This field is set up. Yeah, now they've probably worked it out. Sharpies is about 10 or 15 off the boundary. So he'll cut that next one off for a single if it does go there. What a ball. What a ball there by Mitchie. Well played by Dale Bailey. Keep it out. So here we go, James Jenkins Flint. What can he do here? We need to see him start to take the score along. He's 23 off 20. It's not really what we need now that Matty Edwards is retired. Needs to go harder. Here we go. He's chipped that up in the air for a single to long on. And Sharpie will be happy here. He's choking the strokes for boundaries. Well bowled, got an outside edge there, and it's going away. Is it going to get to the fence? It will. A fortuitous boundary there for Dale Bailey. We'll take it. Unlucky there for Mitchie. Bowled really well that over. Didn't deserve that. And his 2 overs now yield 21. So his first 11, next one 10. Been unlucky.
What's the
11 overs gone. The score is 86 for the strokes. So they're going at just a tick under 8. So happy days. There's still no wickets. They got one in the shed, the big wicket in the shed. So who's going to get going here? James is probably the one we really need to go. 24 off 21. Chewed up a lot of balls. They've set the field quite well to him, to be fair. That's a better shot. He's picked the gap finally. Is it going to get there? It's a heavy outfield. Has it gone? Surely that's gone. 4 runs, yep.
tiny cone over there in the grass. No good.
So well done, James. He picks up the boundary. Now Sharpie's generally going to be bowling outside off with his left arm overs. He's going to bowl across the right-hander.
Saving me to block at the end.
I don't think that James is going to go down the ground. So yeah, they've got to cover third man and point mainly.
I'd be a shot.
And he comes down the ground. This time the mid-on though, where Widdowstrom's got it covered. He's going hard down the ground. Widdowstrom's getting to it. Whoa! He dropped it. Unluckily though, wow, it was a great effort. Full stretch, two hands. I'm sure it went into the hands, but it's just come out. Very unlucky. Tell you what, any other fielder in the East, that wasn't even a chance. So. And I don't think Dale Bailey took a run there, did he? Got to start going harder, surely. Dale Bailey comes down the ground. It's going straight down Widdowstrom's throat, and he takes it very, very comfortably. That's okay though, because they needed to go hard. And the safest hands on the pitch in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, James Widdowstrom, takes it rather comfortably over his head. And finally, they've got their first wicket, and that will bring to the crease their skipper. Yeah, Brendan is going to be here for his stint, so he knows what has to happen. He's batting there with his brother. They'll be telling him to go a lot quicker.
It was a nice shot. And if it wasn't James out there, I'd probably gone before.
So last ball of the over here. What can Steve do? He told us he's going to go hard from ball one, and he chops that out to third man just for a single. So 12 overs to go on the score 92, tick under 8. And they go with DJ again, so they haven't used Rohan yet. And whether they're not going to use Rohan, I'm not sure. I would have thought with his leg spin and the bigger boundary on the leg side it'd be advantageous, but Sharpie's got different ideas. Let's see what DJ can do. 2 overs 17. Oh, it's nearly bowled him. It's gone straight through. But I like the idea of Steve. He's eyeing off the leg side boundary. It's good bowling here by DJ around the wicket. And Steve didn't get a hold of that at all. Just a single. All right, what can James do here? He's desperate for a boundary on his tally. Oh, he wound up. Unlucky. You just fancy 160, not enough for to hold out JCM. You need the 180 because Widdowstrom's going to probably put 50 on you. He's gone down the ground. He's hit it straight. He's hit it very straight. Mitchie's coming around, and it gets there quite comfortably in the end. And a good arm, and just keeps it to a single in the end. Very good. He's hit that hard, but straight again to Mitchie at mid-off. So excellent over there for the JCM side. DJ bowled that really well, 4 from it. Wow, what a phenomenal over. In the scheme of things, he's done really well, DJ. So Mitchie comes back on the bowl. He's bowling his 3rd. So he's been expensive, but I thought he'd bowled well. He's been really unlucky. Let's see if the tide will change for Mitchie here. James Jenkins Flint into the 30s. Can he quickly get to 50 from here? Yes. Just a single down the mid-off where DJ is. Now, no, Steve's going to go hard at this. He's going to size up Mitch pretty quickly here. And he's gone big over mid-wicket. Rohan's out there. It won't matter. It's over his head. That's 6 more to the total. What a shot by the captain. Very good. My captain, oh captain. He did brilliantly well there. I think that was premeditated with the load up. And I think he got it in the sweet spot. Once he got it back of the length, I think he was pretty happy with that, even though he's cleared that big boundary. Probably about 50 yards there. He's done well. That's a fuller ball, and he's got him, knocked him over. Great ball there by Mitchie. Good comeback, full up the stumps. That's all you want to do. And he's knocked over the skipper, Stephen Jenkins Flint. And the Strokes have lost their 2nd wicket now. Hey boys, can we have the next side square leg as well? Because we shouldn't be doing this. So coming to bat now will be Aaron Whiteley, who used to play for JCM back in the day. Changed sides now, he's with the Strokes pretty much week in, week out. So the score 103 off 13.3. I definitely think 160's bankable. I reckon that's guaranteed. They won't get less than 160, but 180 is the ideal score. I think 180 at least has JCM chasing really hard. And like Steve was saying earlier in the match, the loser will have to play potentially twice next week in a double header. And off the mark gets Aaron. Last ball of the Mitchie over. Oh, he slapped that down the ground to mid-off. DJ's coming around, just keeps it to 1. So it's a good over there from Mitchie, even though he went for a 6. Just conceding the 8 this late in the piece. He'll take that. 14 overs gone, score 105. So at this rate, it doesn't look like Matty Edwards will come back. 2 wickets down. What they got, Ronnie in next, and then the other Jenkins Flint to bat last. So James Jenkins Flint there. Come on, mate. He's got to get going. Got to get another couple of boundaries here. Not even one's good enough here. We need a couple. He's gone through the covers. Mitchie's around to get to it, is he? Can't stop that one. 2 square. Very good. Very good shot there. That's the first boundary we needed. 1 more required off this over. If they can have a retirement here, brings his brother in, the third of the brothers. Davo, is it? Yeah, Davo. Then it'll be Dave and... Sorry, no, Ronald will be next. Now, Ronald won't muck around, so that's good news for the Strokes. We've got here Stevens back with us. After
Quick
his,
innings.
quick innings, yeah. Tell you what, the 6 looked good.
I was just waiting for the same ball. He didn't bowl it.
No, no. Full at the stumps helps. Slow ball. He didn't pick it up.
Got to go aerial.
Yeah. I'm just saying we need 2 boundaries from your brother.
Yeah.
In this over, he got the first one at the first ball, which is good.
Is he near 50, is he? Oh, that's
Nah, just
2 sixes. Is
I think he needs to change the momentum of his game.
Let's go aerial, boys.
Can't have this. Because at this rate, I don't think we're going to get Matty Edwards back in. And Sharpie will be very happy with that. With a little over 5 overs to go. No, that's not the shot. Not the shot.
Let's go, big boys. Let's go aerial, lads.
So Sharpie very experienced character, so he'll see this. He'll know that these are the two he wants to keep in. So as long as he's not conceding boundaries, he'll be happy with singles. Good square cut. There's a vacant gap there.
shot,
Yes, 4 runs. Very good shot there by James. He moves to the 40s, does he?
Yep, 42.
Yeah, good stuff. 42 off 30. And they're continuing with DJ. Well, he bowled a Breen over the last one, four runs only, so why not? 15 overs, the score 115, so at least 160 on the cards for the Strokes, but like I say, I think they want 180 just to put pressure on the JCM side.
180 is looking tough from here.
Yeah.
165 would be good.
What's 180? 65 or 5? Well,
Not with these two. Not with the two in after them.
that's a good shot, square of the wicket, but
Just
Rohan's been sweeping out there pretty well today. I think the thing I feel for the JCM, so Ian's obviously keeping and Rohan's not bowling, it then puts a lot of pressure on you to perform as a batsman because you haven't really been in the game. The first touch with the game, you have to be in it. That's a bad wide, and it's going to be extras. 2 down, and they're coming back for 2. It's good running,
Yes.
boys. Very good running. Much needed. Tell you what, they haven't bowled many wides actually.
No,
Yeah, they've-
I think 3.
yeah,
One short and then 2
the
by
2
DJ.
DJ, yeah.
That's it.
It's very handy. So the 2 things I think in LMS, dot balls as a batsman you want to avoid, and then wides and extras. Just don't want to have to re-bowl your overs. Just get through 5 balls and over.
I think we need Jimmy to plunk this one over the boundary.
It's 45, so he's within striking distance, but not with that shot. So 46. Aaron's running hard there. I like the fact that Ronald's in next because I know Ronald will go hard at every ball. Whether he gets a boundary or not is irrelevant because he'll be out of there in 6 balls, I'd say maximum.
Well, he's actually he's had a few long innings this season. He's got a 50 off 42 balls.
Okay,
Not-
definitely
not,
don't want
not,
that.
not what we need today.
He's slapped that through the offside with just a single.
Let's go huge.
Just like to see some big winds up. Just show the intent there. Get the bowler thinking that
Yeah.
you're going hard. I think they're happy just seeing this get noodled around. That's it. Look, he's missed it, but I don't mind. At least he's showing he's coming down the wicket. He's gone big, trying to. It makes DJ think now next ball, does he overcompensate and maybe fires it in down leg and gets a wide?
Last ball of the over. Only 21 balls left of the inning. We need a big hit here.
So DJ's bowled really well. 27 off 3.4. Down the wicket. Sharpie's there. They're
Two
coming
there,
back.
two there,
They've got to
lads.
come back. They've got to come back. Yeah, it's good running by Aaron Whiteley. That's good running there. So 16 overs gone. Score 123. And DJ, he's bowled really well for his 4 overs. 29 at MP4. You'll take that every day of the week. Very good. And they are going to bowl Rohan, which I'm surprised. Yeah. Very late in the piece. Wow, this is... Talk about pressure. You've got to come off your first over in the 17th when guys are likely to hit out. Surely you've got to take to him. You have to take to him.
It's every
So the
full-on
leg
swing.
spinners, you got to take. Aaron has to go hard. First ball. Here we go. He winds up. He didn't get a hold of it.
Let's go aerial, boys.
Yeah, even taking on the arm probably not a bad idea considering how big that boundary is. They're still only 2 down, remember. They got Matty Edwards in the shed. He's hit that. Has he got enough on it? He doesn't. Oh, that's great. Well stopped there by
Run him,
Fabio.
run him, run him,
They've
run
got to
him.
come back for 2. And that's good running. It's great fielding and it's good
That's
running.
50. That's 50, Davo.
So there's the second opener retired. Jimbo off 35. He did well to accelerate his innings towards the end there, James.
Unlucky there. It was a
Yeah.
big hit, just a huge boundary. Deserved 6. He just can't go aerial. He just seems to. He's a very classic batsman. He doesn't want to go above waist height.
So Ronald to the crease. He'll go hard. I'm sure he will. And he hits it through the covers. They might come back for 2, do they not? No, not with DJ throwing. Just a single.
Hard running, Davo. Take on the arm, boys.
All right, so here we are, 17 overs gone. Is it 17? No, we've got one ball to come from Rohan. There's 1 for 4. So this is an interesting scenario here for the JCM side.
Do they play a run out on this?
Well, yeah. Do they want to just keep these guys in so Matty Edwards doesn't come to the crease?
Yeah, we'll run.
But they've got to run hard. They've got to, like, it's almost sacrificial wicket.
Yeah.
Because either of these staying out there is not as valuable as having Matty Edwards come in for even 2 overs. If he can face 8 of the last 10 balls even, you're looking at what, 4 boundaries
We
minimum?
need it because we're
Yeah.
only on 128. 10 and over gets us to just under 160. We kind of need 160, I think, as a minimum.
Jeez, it's dropped off a lot, hasn't it? Wow.
Run everything here, run.
So Sharpie comes back on. So it'll be Sharpie, and then they've got Fabio and Widdistrom to finish. So it's a decent finish here for JCM. This has worked out pretty well, I think, for JCM, considering the start. Going down the ground. They have to come back, Ronnie. Have to come back. Just go.
Go, Ronnie,
He
go.
does, he does, he does. He's coming back. The throws to the keeper's end, which is the correct
That's
end.
the way to go, boys. That's it. 2 on everything.
I tell you what, yeah, that's if they take 2 on everything, you still get to 160. So I think they've got to take the runouts here, JCM. They can't afford to let the Strokes do this. But the Strokes have to be mindful. Everything has to go for 2. They just have to run. He's come down the wicket. They
2
have
there,
to-
lads. 2 there.
Yeah, look, he's already halfway down the wicket. This will be a comfortable 2.
They're going to give you the 2, lads.
That's all right. He'd be happy with that. There's still 12 balls to go, 24 to add to the total. You get close to 160. I'd be happier with the wicket and then try and get Matty Edwards out. Oh. You got to question whether you just run that.
Yeah, whether they take it. Just
Yeah.
If they don't take it, they get 1.
You still get 1, you know, it's better than a dot ball.
Yeah.
Maybe the skipper needs to go out and have a chat at the end of the over.
I feel a bit, I don't know, always a bit sus on that play.
Yeah, but it's finals, it's part of the rules.
Start taking the runs, lads.
I just think Ronald's just got to start running as soon as the ball gets
Yeah.
bowled.
Just run them.
And it doesn't matter what happens. You've got to pretend like it's the final ball. You need 1 run off that ball. It's
Yeah.
the attitude you've got to
The
have
keeper
here.
might miss.
Yeah, they've got to come back
2
for
there,
2.
2
They've
there,
got to
lads.
come back for 2. And they'll get there quite comfortably, actually. They've
3
got to
there,
come back for
lads.
3.
3 there, lads.
Oh, no, why are they saying no?
Lads, you gotta run 'em.
Oh, no.
Just run it anyway.
Just run it, lads.
Well, they probably would have been out, but still. So Fabio is coming on for the penultimate over. That
So
will leave
we've got
Widdistrom.
Fabio and Widdistrom.
Yep, to finish off. It's not a bad finish.
Yeah.
So you need, what, 26 ideally
Yeah.
is your
10.
base score from
10 balls.
10. I can't see you hitting the home run, but what, 10 twos are 20, so a couple of wides thrown in. Yeah, we can still get to the 160.
Not hopeful of any wides for these two boys.
Oh,
2 there, lads.
he's got to come. I know he doesn't want to give his wicket, but they've got to run. Not even looking.
He's got to direct hit it from there, lads. Just run it.
Keep going, boys. There's no one at the stumps, just run.
They're getting a lot of coaching from the dugout here. Sometimes that counteracts what's happening in your mind there as a batsman. You don't listen to him after a while. That's
That's a
why.
wide.
That's what you wanted. There it
There you
is.
go. Huge.
I think this is the unorthodox batsman. That's what it does, right? Makes the bowler think about what he's got to do. And look, he's going to get some coaching from Widdistrom a mid on. See, it's exactly what you want. Ah, okay, they've worked it out. He's not going to go down the ground, so they're going a bit more square and behind square. They're covering with the
Davo
pace.
put his hat on backwards. That's a
Yeah, he's
worrying
channeling
sign
his
for the
Matty
bowling
Edwards.
team.
He's channeling his Matty Edwards. See if that works for him. Got to
Run
come
him,
back.
lads, gotta
Got
run
to
him.
come back. Got to come back. Yeah, that's commitment. There it is. That's good stuff. They take it. That's all right, though. Now they've got to really think. Now the JCM side, so they'll bring the field back around, I would assume. So Matty Edwards is looking strong through the onside and straight. I don't think he'll be going and caressing him down to third man as he was at the start. So what have we got here? We've got 7 balls, 8 balls to go. He needs to face at least 5, surely.
I'm hoping he faces every one. Is this a turn down a single situation?
I tend to agree with you. I
Do you
think,
turn down a single to get a 6?
I think that's the partnership here. Ronald, no matter what happens, he has to come back for 2.
And if he runs himself out, Matty Edwards last man stands.
That's right. So he's still going to face every ball.
That's why we give it the name. You got to give it the name. Oh,
And, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I mean, happy not to run on that.
yeah, definitely. That was very close to disappearing for 6 there.
Yeah.
We gave him enough short on the legs. We need a 6 from the last 2 balls here.
Yeah, big time, big time. No. Oh, it's the last ball of the over, is it? Oh, no, they've sacrificed the wrong guy. Ronald's come back out of his crease, though. That's good. All right, well. I think Ronald needed to do that the next ball, on the last ball, not that ball there, because he didn't want him on strikes for the last ball.
And there probably was a run there. If Matty had
Oh, that's okay though, James. I forgot that you
Oh,
still
yeah.
got. Yeah, we thought Matty was going to bat on his own. We forgot about your brother who'd retired, who can't hit the ball still.
About as well as running.
Completely missed that. He needs a boundary just to make it less than 20 off the last.
A 3 would also be alright.
Yep. Oh, dot ball. Wow. Geez, that's phenomenal bowling by Fabio. Really well done.
3 dots is no good.
In the dying stages.
Wish we had Davo in there. He would have knocked a few runs off that for sure.
So Widdistrom to bowl the last. I've got to say, Sharpie's very pleased with himself here with his bowling. They're only, what was it, 3 down? 4 down. 5 down, actually, in the end. They needed to be 5 down a lot earlier, though. Anyway.
Yeah, a couple of big hits here.
From James, I'm thinking push the single, just get Matty on strike. Not go big. Yeah, run. Oh, geez, they were lucky there. Wasn't a direct hit by Ian. So now, James is playing a key part here, although Matty's on strike. He's got to make sure that if it goes down the ground, he's pushing hard for the 2. And anything else, I think you just don't run a single.
Yeah,
That's my theory
Although
anyway.
Matty did just face 3 dot balls. So
Yeah, well,
hasn't got
yeah.
his eye back in yet.
It's a hard gig coming back in, I reckon.
Yeah, it's tough.
And going straight from ball 1 with limited balls. Yeah, 4 dot balls in a row.
That's no good. It just shows the quality of the bowling. Though.
Yeah, very.
That's tough.
I think he's premeditating his shot too,
Yeah.
Matty Edwards.
I think that was probably the right shot. He's just missed it.
He gets a full bunger. Now, he's got to come back, James. He didn't take off quickly. Oh, no. Geez, a good throw there by Rohan, though.
Might have run him out. 2 balls.
Well, now I think James has to go after it. I don't think he's got to get Matt on strike again. Just,
Well, have you seen
what can James do here? Shot, but it's straight to point. Oh, what's happened with Matty there?
Oh, that's 4.
Oh, hang on. Has that gone for 4?
That's definitely 4. It's got to be 4.
It has. It's 4.
He's in the dirt.
So he's, that's unlucky there, the fielding.
We need Super 6 here.
So, yeah, your brother's on strike. Not what you thought you wanted, but it is what you have. Dot ball. Oi! He took a couple of
Why
steps
was
for that
Ken
one.
standing his ground?
Uh,
Good.
So the end of the innings there for the Strokes.
143.
143. Happy?
I give us about a 1 in 5 shot of winning this.
Yeah, here we go. Good luck, mate. So 144 is the chase for JCM. 144 for victory to get the week off next week and play in the final. So they're going to start with Matty Edwards bowling, and Sharpie's opening the batting with Rohan. Good start there by Matty. Single there to Rohan. Yeah, so JCM need to be aware not to fall complacent here. Just a lower total on this ground. Sometimes you think it's a little bit easy to get through them. And the Strokes do have a decent bowling lineup. Edge. Oh, dropped by Aaron Whiteley as keeper. No. Sharpie gets a life. Oh. You need to take your chances. We've got Hamza Burhan watching. He should be playing in this game for JCM, who was short one player today. He would have been a massive addition to the side. Matty Edwards. Can he knock over Rohan? Matty Edwards probably one of the better bowlers in this division behind Widdestrom. So I think again JCM should be happy if they can take even 5 or 6 runs from the Edwards overs and don't lose any wickets. In coming out in front, I feel. Although Rohan slaps that through mid-wicket. There's 2 on offer, but it's not happening. Good work there by Davey in the deep. So the end of the Matty Edwards first over, and just the 4 runs from it. So this will be tight because Ronald will come on. So their 2 best bowlers here. I think Steve will probably bowl them 3 each. Try and put the squeeze on nice and early, and then make it harder for the rest of the JCM squad to go hard. So they're going to expect no more than 5 and over from Ronnie, but they're desperate for a wicket, early wicket. Slapped through mid-wicket. Has he got enough on it? He doesn't. It's a deep boundary. Matty Edwards is coming around, but he can't stop the 2. It's good running. So Rohan's going to look pretty much exclusively to the leg side unless it's really wide of off. He's going to look to baseball bat around the corner. He goes down the ground. He's going to get 6. How good is this? Wow, what a shot over long on. Just a bit fuller. Open the shoulders. Rohan, what a start. He normally plays for the Paddies, but he's played quite a lot for JCM this season. What's the comeback ball here from Ronnie? What can he do? They're looking for 2. Surely 2's on offer. Oh boy. He's covering a lot of ground out there, poor Dave. This time just a single. Desperate for the wicket here. Sharpie's already been given a life. What can Ronnie do here? Bowls it wide outside off, and he doesn't get away with it. Umpire Clement pulls him up on that one. So it's a wide ball. So this has been a very good over here for the JCM side. Oh, he smacked that through the covers. Oh, Steve was coming around, couldn't get to it. That's 6 runs. That's a huge over. First went for 4, and the next went for 18 off the running over. That's so unexpected there. He didn't bowl terribly, but he got taken big time there. Whew. Well, that's taken the wind right out of the sails of the strokes here. Look, all the heads are down. This is only over number 2. Got to go back to the first over where Aaron Whiteley dropped the catch from Charles Sharp. It's costing him big time here by the look of it. 2 overs, 22. Desperate for the wicket, the strokes. Nice and full at the stumps. Whacks across the line there does Rohan. Oh, well bowled there by Matty. Well played there by Sharpie too. Yeah, absolutely. Scotty Williams joining in from HMAS Watson, or wherever you are these days, big fella. Yeah, giving Sharpie a life, not ideal. Just need to expose some of these bigger hitters too. Get him in there early. Well played. He's picked the gap. Ronnie's coming around. I don't think he's going to stop the 2 though. He won't. That's really good running. Really good running there by Sharpie. Down to the danger end. Matty Edwards trying his hard out. He needs something. Oh, and it's gone down his throat. He's got it. They've finally taken a catch. Well done. That was unlucky for Rohan, actually. Edged it to third man on the fence, and third man's taken it right in front of the JCM dugout, and they don't seem to have an issue with him going over the boundary. So their first wicket finally for the Strokes comes in the 3rd over, courtesy of Matty Edwards. So Rohan's entertaining innings comes to an end. And that will bring to the crease Fabio. So Fabio, who bowled so well, he is, I'd probably say he's the 2nd best player behind Widdowstrom in their side for mine. Certainly most reliable. So Matty Edwards' last ball here. What can he do? Can he get another wicket? It'd be huge if they go back to back. Ooh, unlucky. So very, very good over there from Matty Edwards, conceding 4 runs but taking an important wicket. Hopefully that'll give Ronnie some confidence now for his 2nd over. Just put that first over behind you and just carry on. Well bowled there, Ronnie. Just going to be a single. Dale mopping up there.
Go boys, wicket now.
Oh, that might be called Clement. Oh, he's letting him slide with that one. flirting with the wide line. Hard to pick up on this angle. Oh. Yeah, Fabio's got to be careful here. He's a quick striker of the ball. Like, he goes after his runs really hard, but given the low score, you just wonder whether they think it's under control and they probably taper back their game. This is good bowling, really good bowling. Nice and wide outside of off. You know Fabio wants to hit to the onside. Make him cut you through the offside. That's not the ball, but he got away with it with the leg by. Very fortuitous there for Ronnie. So a much better over here for Ronnie. Just a single so far. Geez, if he caps it off with the Sharpie wicket, they'll be right back in this. Again, bowling nice and wide outside off. That's good bowling. Excellent bowling. So just the one from that over. Brilliant. After going for 18 in his first, concedes one in the next. Awesome by Ronnie. And I think this is the right play here by Steve. They bowled 2 each, but given the fact they've got a wicket and they're getting some momentum back after that expensive second over, keep putting the pressure on here. Although I think Fabio would appreciate the pace of Matty Edwards, so it could work against the strokes here. Short ball into the ground just for a single. Oh, well bowled. Matty Edwards squeezed out to point for a single there by Sharpie. You're taking this run chase pretty casually here, JCM. Other than that one over. Surely Fabio's going to go for it here. Just the way he plays. He's not a conservative type batsman. Smacks it down the ground. He's gone straight. The man's coming around. Oh, that's excellent fielding. Wow, that was awesome by DB. Sliding, picks it up in one motion and gets it back in. Talk about backing up your bowling. Yeah, the bowler appreciates that. That's awesome work. Just a single. Matty Edwards. Oh, too good. Too good. That's not the Sharpie shot. I don't think he's not really looking to run the ball down third man. He wants it, generally he wants it full, just outside of off, where he can get under it and go over cow corner. That's where he prefers to hit the ball. Oh, it's a bit high, and they'll take the leg by. Sharpie's not feeling it at the moment, I've got to say. He's playing shots that he normally wouldn't. Bit off his game at the moment. He's a much better player than what you're seeing at the moment. And is he going to go Ronnie again? He is, yes. He's going to use his 2 strike bowlers and he's going to bowl them there 3 each. I even question whether you go 4 each now. Is it worth saving Matty Edwards for the end when you could probably put pressure on now? Don't know. So they are going to save him though, because he's going to a different position where the skipper looks to come on next. So Stephen Jenkins-Flint will bowl after Ronnie's over. So 5 overs gone, the score 32. Had it not been for that 18 run over, it's been a brilliant performance by the Strokes. Need to take their catches from here on in though. And that's edged away to third man. Oh, well stopped there. Well stopped there from James Jenkins Flint, who's sweeping at third man. That was excellent work. Struck quite firmly. Yeah, I agree. Scotty Williams, dangerous bowling out before Widdowstrom gets there, but I think they've got to put pressure on Widdowstrom to come in and score big runs if they can tighten them up. I don't know. Bowled him! Naronya! Leg stump, I think that was hitting. Great delivery. Fabio, he was always looking to get going. He picked the wrong ball and picked the wrong man. And Scotty Williams, I know we said dangerous bowling out these guys before Widdowstrom gets there, but I think if they can expose Widdowstrom as early as possible, that's my take on it. So to the crease comes DJ with them 2 down now. But we'll find out, I suppose, if they do know about it, Scotty. It's looking good so far for them. They're taking wickets at least. Now, I'm not really familiar with DJ. This is his first season. He's almost played since January, roughly. He's come over from New Zealand. He's a good all-rounder that rates himself. Great captaincy right there. That's what Scotty Williams says. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. What can DJ do here? He goes hard after ball 1. I like it. I think no matter what the score, if you just keep going hard, fortune favours the brave, as they say. It's been a really good comeback here by the Strokes up to that second over, where they got pummeled. They brought it back really well here. Wide of off stump, he's edged that away, and unfortunately he'll get 4 for the bowler, but happy days for Sharpie, throwing the bat at it. So 6 overs are gone. That's a good score. Oh, sorry, there's 1 ball to come. Apologies. Sharpie looks to be hitting out now. This is much better. Instead of him dabbing towards third man, he's swinging the bat hard. Oh, he pushes that out through the covers. That'll just be a single though. Matty Edwards there cleaning up. So the end of the 6th over, the score 39, 2 wickets down. I got to say, I'd be happier in the Strokes camp at the moment. And I hear what Scotty Williams is saying about Widdowstrom, but reality is he can only score 50 runs before he has to retire. So you add 50 to the 39, there's still runs that the other guys have to go at. And they've lost a couple of key wickets in it. Rohan and Fabio. So the captain's bringing himself on here. What can he do? Stand-in captain. Usually Brendan's the captain. I think Brendan would be back for next week. And what can Stephen do here? Oh, what a shot by Sharpie. First up, he gets a short ball on his hips and he pumps him over backward square for 6. Hamza Burhan just came on to watch at the right time, watching his skipper hit a great shot for 6. A better ball. Oh no, they've just taken the man from there and he's hit it straight to him, and they'll come back for a comfortable 2. We've got Tim Byrne watching. Don't you, Tim Byrne? Tim Byrne lives out in the Blue Mountains. He's been itching to play last man stands for a while. Hopefully we see him out in the paddock soon. Well bowled there by Steve. Much better. Sharpie looking dangerous here. Key wicket here, skipper versus skipper. Stephen Jenkins Flint to Charles Sharp. Oh, wow. He picked the wrong ball to go over cow corner with, but he got away with it. It's his day, he's been dropped, nearly bowled, and he's racing along 27 off 17. 7 overs gone, the score 49, so they're pretty much on par with the target that required at the start of the innings. Although they lost a couple of wickets. So DB's going to come on the bowl now to the double change here by the skipper. Taking off his strike bowlers, save them for the penultimate and final over of the innings. So this is your Daly Bailey coming on to change things up. What can he do? Can he get the wicket of DJ? That's good bowling. That's really good bowling. Outside off. That's not where Sharpie wants it that far, outside off. This is bowling to your field. That's where Sharpie wants it, and he punches in behind backward square, and he gets 4 runs for it, not the ball. Just the line changed ever so slightly, and Sharpie pounced on him. I think they got the field here wrong too. They've still got the third man, but I don't think that Sharpie or DJ are going to run it down the third man. Tossed it up, and he picks mid-wicket gap. Ronald's coming around, and he'll keep it to 1. That's excellent fielding out there in the deep by Ronald. Look at the throw too, very good. So even though he's going for a boundary, he's still done okay. 6 runs so far, DB. Oh, he's hit that down the ground. It's vacant to the mid-on area. Are they going to come back for 2? Yep, they are going to comfortably come back for 2. So 8 runs off the first Daly Bailey over. They're right on the run rate here, 7 runs per over. Casually going about their business. He's gone out through the covers, it's vacant there. He'll have to come back for 2. Will he come back for 2? He does, and they'll get there. Whoa! Just. So good running there by JCN. that was inside edge, though, wasn't it? That was optimistic from Steve. I thought it was inside edge, yeah. Oh, big swing, but he got nothing for that. Oh, he's connected with that one. Oh, that's gone many a mile. What a shot there by Sharpie. Massive 6 over mid wicket. Their last ball here from Steve. Desperately need the wicket of Sharpie. Oh, gets an under edge. It's just a dot ball. So good finish to the over. Show!
Joe! Joe!
Oh, unlucky there. So they finally worked it out. They got 3 on the leg side now. So the Strokes are playing with 7, unfortunately. So are the JCM side. But with Dale's bowling, sorry, they need 3 on the onside. DJ comes down the wicket. Has he got enough on it? Oh, you better believe he has. Over mid-on. Great shot. Good use of the feet there. Got to the pitch of the ball and whacked it hard over mid-on. Excellent shot here. Doesn't take much to get them back in front of the run rate. Desperate for wickets here, the Strokes. Tossed it up. That was much better. I like that. Oh, he's cut that through the offside. Just going to be a single there. Just Steve. So juicy over there for JCM. After 10 overs, they go to 75. So they're well in front of the over rate now. And they're going to go with another change here. It's going to be James Jenkins Flint to come on and bowl. I think they'll keep the same sort of field though, 3 on the onside. So Sharpie rapidly approaching his 50s on 42 off 27. It was a slow start for Sharpie too. So he's done well to get in front by so much. So let's see, James Jenkins Flint. Can this be the bowling change that brings about a wicket? Full toss first up. Gets away with just a single. Down to brother Dave. Oh, what a ball. Squeezed out by DJ. Was looking to go big and then had to just jam it out. Did well to correct his shot. Oh, wide outside off. He hasn't got a hold of it, but there's no one at mid-off. One bounce, trickling. It's not going to make it. And they'll come back for 2. Shot, square driven beautifully. How good's that? Sharpie making it look very, very easy. Rolls to 45. And with Widdistrom coming to the crease now, even if they get Sharpie out now, you'd still think that JCM should be too strong for him. Ooh. And that's the 50. So well batted by Sharpie. He was given a life, caught behind, he should have been, for about 1. Instead he gets 50. And that brings to the crease the #1 player in Sydney. And I haven't seen his rankings, but should be #1 player in Australia. National champion, Sydney champion. He's taken it all out before him. It's been a stellar season. He's off the mark here with a single. So 11 overs gone, the score 85. They're well in front of the run rate required. What can they do? They've got to mix it up here, and they're bringing on Davo. So Dave Jenkins Flint, the third of the brothers, is going to come on and hopefully bring about a wicket. Great start there by Davo. Wide into unlucky start there by Dave. Oh, what a shot! That's a great shot. Oh. Almost swept him for 6. That was beautiful there by Widerstrom. The quality, amazing. So effectively, that's only one legitimate ball bowled, and he's gone for 9. So far has Davo. Just made wickets. One ball can do in Widerstrom. Will this be the one? No, definitely not. Oh, it's a no ball too. Oh no. So that's 5 runs for that ball because it's the second extra of the over, so it's worth 3 because we won't re-bowl it. And they've run 2, so that's a 5. And it was a no ball because it was above waist high, so he gets a free hit. Wow. This is all working to play for Widerstrom's innings. Oh, an unlikely dot ball, bowling down leg, getting him on the pad. Widerstrom was kicking himself, he missed out there with the free hit. Comes down the wicket, slaps it to mid on. So that was a 4. The fielder just gave himself a little bit too much room there, unfortunately. So now requiring a runner ball off the final 8. That was a healthy over there of 19 from that David Jenkins fint over. It's really taken the game away. Are they bringing Matty Edwards back on? They are. This is a good move by Steve here. He's at least thinking we can still try and win this game. Bring on their best bowler to get out the best bat of your opposition. No use saving him if there's no runs left. So this is a good idea. It's a really good idea, I think. Well played through the covers. They might push for 2. 2's definitely on, yep. And a misfield out in the deep. So they come back for 2 quite comfortably in the end. Well placed there by Widerstrom. He's only flying along 22 off 8. If he can straighten that ball up, exact same length, I think he's got Widerstrom. Yeah, that's good bowling. Widerstrom gave himself some room down leg. And I think Matty Edwards has seen it and bowled it well outside off. It's a good dot ball. Bowled him! He's knocked over middle stump. Widerstrom's come down the crease, trying to whip him over mid-wicket. And that's a huge wicket. And so, well, Stephen Jenkins-Flint, great move, bringing on your best bowler to take out their best batsman. And Widerstrom was flying high there for a while. Now he's gone. 3rd wicket down, 106 to score. A runner ball required. At least the wickets are coming there. That's the key for the strokes. It's the only possible way they're going to stay in this game. Don't think there's enough. Maybe if there were 50 runs, then it would have been a bit more optimistic. But here, a runner ball. If you're JCM, every batsman now needs to know just push singles. We'll just get there in the 20th over and take an easy win. Do not have to go for boundaries. Just get yourself to the final. You want the week off. Great move to bring Matty Edwards back on. Look at this, 3.3 overs, 2 for 13. Phenomenal figures by their best bowler and player for that matter. Ian Ryden, the keeper for the JCM side. First up, he'll go hard. No, bit hesitant there. But that's good. That's good, I think. Well, if you just see out, this is one ball left, that's it. Matty Edwards is done. If you don't give him another wicket, you'll be pretty happy. Don't go chasing anything, just block this out. I think will be the key. Play the long game. Yeah, premeditated block, love it, and he will get a single anyway out of it. You can see he had no interest in playing an attacking stroke. But phenomenal figures, that's just some sort of bowling performance. 4 overs, 2 for 14 in what looks like a losing effort. It's just been enormous, and his electric 50. Could have been better when he came in at the end after he retired, but other than that, a pretty much flawless performance here today by Matty Edwards. And Steve's going to use Ronald as well, so he's not going to waste any time. He knows wickets are needed. This is, for mine, great captaincy. Seizing the moment, he's got to do something. Wickets are needed. He goes to his 2-strike bowlers. One of them gave him one. Let's see if Ronald can back him up at the other end. Ooh, just a fraction too full. Whips it behind square where there's a vacant gap. Oh, it's excellent fielding out there in the deep by Davo. Keeps it to 2. Stop the boundary though. Well done, Davo. Ooh, Ian trying to work that on the onside. See him step across there. So what have we got after DJ? We've got, well, after these two I should say, we've got Mitch Anderson coming in. And that'll be it. Then Sharpie's got to come back in, I think. Ooh, it's a bit wide, but Clement's giving him, umpire Clement, giving him the benefit of the doubt there with that one. Especially when he's freeing up his front leg there. He wants to go leg side. There's a big gap because mid-on's very, very straight. And then mid-wicket's very square. So that's excellent bowling. Excellent bowling there, Ronald, of the highest order. He's got an offside field and he's bowling just inside that wide line. Beautiful. Really good over here by Ronald. Just the 3 runs from the first 4 deliveries. And he gets a thick edge and it's caught! He's got him! They've got DJ out! Oh wow, what an epic over. 3 runs and a wicket from the final ball. And I've got to go back to Stephen Jenkins-Flint. Great captaincy. Needed wickets, didn't want to save his best 2 bowlers till the end. He brought them on, and they've both given him the wickets in each over. Well done. So 14 overs the score, 110. Sorry, 14 overs gone, 110 the score. Still need to run a ball though, but at least you've exposed the lower order here. So what you've got, Mitchie's going to join Ian at the crease, and that leaves Charles Sharp to pad up again. So he'll. With 30-odd runs, if they can get it to the last partnership, tell you what, the Strokes surely have to fancy themselves. Steve did say they have a knack of defending low scores, and at the moment, it's looking okay. It's looking really okay. I like this. Steve's just putting a semi-aggressive field in. He's got one guy up inside the circle on the offside to try and... Oh, he's got 2 guys though. Yeah, so he's trying to really stop the single. I think he's trying to get Ian to maybe change his game. Ian's very leg side heavy with his batting, as most people are in honest. And he gives him an absolute peach. And he whacks him away backward of square for 4. That was not the ball. Boldy! What a delivery by Stephen Jenkins Flint. He's knocked over Ian Ryden. And wow, it exposes Charles Sharp to come in now. So they're down to their last two, and there's 30 runs required. This could be tough. Sharpie's got to come back in. He was hoping not to have to, but he will. And Mitchie hasn't faced the ball. Sharpie's coming fresh back from his retirement. He's, I'll tell you what, the Strokes have bowled themselves right back into this game, continually taking wickets. This is awesome. This game hangs in. I thought it was over about 4 overs ago when they were cruising, when Widdestrom was pumping them all over the show. But they've continually taken wickets. Got to say, that was brilliant captaincy by Jenkins Flint, Stephen Jenkins Flint that is, bringing on his 2 best bowlers to get those wickets. And now he's backing it up with 1 wicket of his own. Just putting the pressure on here to the JCM side. .30 off 28. Still well within reach, but I tell you what, a wicket here, leaving Sharpie or Mitchie on their own last man stand. I think the Strokes should win if they require 20 from the last bat. These guys just need to do nothing crazy here. Push singles and you win the game. Do not need anything crazy here. Sharpie slowing down the game big time here. On his own terms, Steve Jenkins Flint, he'll be unfazed by that. He knows what the score is. Yeah, that's all you need. That's all you need. Nothing crazy. There's plenty of singles out there. Don't need to hit the boundary. Smart batting by Sharpie. Now let's see what Mitchie does. So first ball, he is a big hitter of the ball. So I don't think he'd like the way this game has to be played with singles, because he quite fancies going down the ground all through the onside. He'll swing hard, I fancy. Alright, plays it well. Just a point for a single. Geez, Matty Edwards really attacked that ball. I think he wanted to throw down at Sharpie's end. That's clever though. You want to push Sharpie on every ball to make sure he's racing through these runs, not getting any cheap runs. If you can tire him out, makes it hard on the back end, especially if he's batting on his own. The Sharpie wicket's huge though. This is the one they need. Captain to captain. Oh, he's helped it on its way, and that's going to be a boundary. In fact, it's going to be 6. Oh, wow. It's not what the doctor ordered there by the Strokes. A really bad ball by Stephen Jenkins Flint and got put away. And the end of the 15th over. So now we've got 22 runs required from 25 balls. And like I say, Sharpie and Mitchie just need to get a single off every ball. Just simple stuff here, nothing crazy. So on the bowl now will be James Jenkins Flint. Looking for wickets here. Geez, that was an unfortunate end. Even a single would have been okay. Just now they've got to rebuild with these dot balls. But ideally they need the wicket. I think they'll take either of them. They prefer Sharpie, of course, but I think Mitch is likely though. Mitch is likely because he's going to go after him. He's an attacking sort of player. And I think he might like what James is dishing up for him here. Let's see. Oh, that's clever batting. Very clever. No backing up. Craziness, craziness. They're trying to get Sharpie out and catch him slowly running through, which I get it, but yeah, everyone needs to be on the same page because no one was backing up that. Yeah, I think they've worked it out. Mitchie's not going hard. This is a good idea. So they've got 3 out of their 5 fielders all up inside saving a single. Make him earn it. If he goes hard, so be it. And this is going to change Mitchie he'll like what he sees, but good bowling there by James. Jeez, tell you what, Mitchie's holding himself together big time here. This is not what you usually see for him. Loves to be clearing the rope, opening up that front foot. What can happen here? Will he go over the top? He does. He goes down the ground, but that's the one man who's out. So Davo down here just keeps it to a single. Now they'll switch the field up here because of Sharpie being back on strike. So they'll give Sharpie the respect. Everyone will go back to the boundary. This is a good idea here. So 19 of 22, desperate for the wicket. That's good bowling. That's good lines. Bowling really good lines here, James. Well done. Last ball of the over. That might be the frustration that builds there with Sharpie. Sharpie looking for a wide there from umpire Clement, not getting it. Sometimes it makes you lash out next ball. Could cost you your wicket. Squeezed out and just get a single. No need for two there. So 18 runs required from the final 4 overs. Look, it's JCM's to lose, in all honesty. It's Dead's to lose. Now DB's going to come back on a bowl. So your Daly Bailey's going to come back into the attack. Now they've got to readjust the field here to leg side. I don't understand. They've still got 3 on the offside. They need to readjust. I don't think Stevens worked this out here because they're all going to go leg side. There's only 2 men out there. And they've got a 3rd man when he's bowling spin. So this is, I think he's missed the trick here, Steve. I think he hasn't worked this out. They've got to move one. So they've got a square leg and a sort of wide mid-on. There's lots of gaps. Oh! What a start there by DB. Because all Sharpie's seeing is acres of open space there on the onside. Even if he chips it in the air, it's still so safe. Oh, he's hit it straight to Ronald. That's unlucky. Couldn't have picked him out better. Could not have picked him out better. Oh, that's good bowling. Very good bowling. Run a ball, back to run a ball again. Goes hard, he's caught! Oh no! He's dropped him! They had the man up at mid-on for that. Oh no, James Jenkins Flint has put it down. Oh, massive wicket going begging. I mean, it was a tough catch, but for his class, he should have taken it. That's very unlucky. Mitchie gets a life. And look at that. It always happens, doesn't it? You drop a catch and you get hit for a 4 or a 6. Oh, all the pressure relieved. So now it is 13 runs required from 15 balls. They've still got the 2 wickets. Oh. Tell you what, the Strokes have made it real hard on themselves. They started off brilliantly with the bat. They let themselves down through the back end. Then they've dropped Sharpie on 2. They've now dropped Mitchie on 2, or sorry, 4. And if these 2 go in to win it, they rue the day. What can James here do? Square cut there, just goes for a single out to Stephen. Again, they just need to go back to the... Oh, hello. So they're bringing the field up again here for Mitchie. So I like it. 4 men up inside the ring saving a single, just pretty much long off is the only one deep if he goes along the ground. Oh, he's hit that down the ground beautifully through the onside. That was a glorious shot there by Mitchie. He hit it so straight and fine. No risk shot too. Really well played there by Mitchie. And the Johnny Cash looking for the week off here. He's put pressure on the Strokes. They'll need to play a double header if they can get through the other game. They'll find their opponent playing in the next game, winner of the next game. Oh. Tell you what, the field being up, Mitchie loves it. He just hasn't been able to go over the top. Eight off 12. Desperate for the wicket here. Oh, really well bowled. Really well bowled by James. Got a feeling you want to go over the top here on the onside. James is hoping for the Skyer straight in the air. Oh, he's hit that beautifully through the covers. That's 4 runs. Great shot. 4 runs now required from the final 2 overs. And how important that drop catch in the break is. So the penultimate over, 4 runs required. Daly Bailey is going to try and save the game potentially for the Strokes. Can he get a double wicket? They've got to get it with wickets. They've got a slip in now in place. Matty Edwards is up into a slip. Tosses it up. He gets a hold of it, and I think he'll get 4 runs, and that's the game. So the JCM will advance to the finals. They'll get next week off. And the Strokes will have to play next week in an eliminator match against the winner of teams 3 and 4, which will be the next game you see on the stream. Thanks for watching.